Halftime, baby. What's going on, faithfuls? You guys already know the deal. I'm not going to sit here and do all the introductions. You already know what it is. I will tell you one thing, though. You guys check out the website, www.nothingbutniners.com. Spelled all the way out. Your one-stop shop for any and everything 49ers from us here at Nothing But Niners. Tony, let's talk about this game, man. A lot of interesting things happening here.
Yeah.
That second half, the way it came in, I didn't like it. I'll be honest with you. Kyle Shanahan surprised me. I'm going to start there because that's the most recent thing. Kyle Shanahan surprised me. He called timeout on their third down play.
Yes.
On Seattle's possession. They went for it on fourth down. We stopped him. We get the ball back. He sets up a screen to Breida. Breida doesn't catch the pass. They call it incomplete. We only lost 3 seconds on the play, and he washes his hands.
I think he just got nervous. I think he got a little scared right there to see what happened and what the outcome of that screen pass of Breida, the question whether he had possession of it, incomplete, or it was a fumble, or it was a lateral behind the scrimmage. So I think he just said, you know what, screw it. 13, we get the ball back, and that's his thought process. That's what I think.
I'm wondering about something, man. Do you think, and I know maybe I shouldn't say this, but do you think it's at all possible that Kyle felt like the refs might maybe try to screw him out of something later on, and so he would just like, forget it, let's just go?
Listen, we have, 6 penalties compared to their 1 or 2? Like, come on. I mean, again, the officiating controls the game.
Right.
It's repetitive. What's up, NY? It's repetitive. It's game in and game out. These officials control the games.
Well, listen,
right? So
you got your 12th man, you got the 11 on the field, and you got the 7, 8 referees. Not a single one of those guys can do anything to stop the 49ers right now, man.
Let me tell you, bro, that 4th and 1 stop. Oh my God,
bro! And did you guys see Givens earlier on that drive?
Yeah.
Did you see
he
Givens
stone
earlier?
cold him. Cold him.
Look at this shit. We are loaded out here at Nuno's.
I know they are hyped over there. I know Nuno's is happy there's only been 1 touchdown so far. I know he's happy there's only been 1 touchdown. There's a lot of people to give out shots to. And he doesn't give out just cheap shots either. So Nuno's is a good guy over there, man. Listen, Mike, man, what are your thoughts on the first half? I just wanted to start with the ending there. It just kind of bothered me a little bit, like that, Shanahan showed the aggression. I really, really like that. That was telling me what his mindset is in this game. When he called that timeout, I knew what it was at that exact moment. Shanahan's aggression, and he was feeling the rhythm of the game. I was like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be really freaking good. But then the way he just kind of folded it up at the end there, I was like, what happened? What are you doing, dude? So I don't know, man. What are your thoughts on how the half ended? And then we'll talk about the half in general, Mike.
Well, I mean, I think he ran that, the screen pass to Breida, hoping that they would get, 10, 15 yards on it and then kind of keep it moving. But once, it was a near fumble, I think he just said, kind of like I did, let's just pack it in for the half. Let's not make anything stupid.
Exactly.
Give them any sort of momentum. That 4th down was huge. Keep putting Marshawn Lynch in the damn game. I feel so confident when he's in the game. It's like putting me in there. Yeah. It's like, shit, line him up there, baby. Because, and the Bosa was on him like glue, dude. So, I think it was just one of those things. If they would have gotten close to a first down or so on that play to Breida, they would have kept going being aggressive. But after what happened, they kind of pulled it back.
Okay. All right. Tony said the same thing, and I think we're all kind of feeling the same way. So let's talk about the first half in general. Anything in particular that stands out to you guys? That 94-yard drive was a very impressive one. Are you guys disappointed that we're settling for field goals and not touchdowns? I mean, let's talk about it. The floor's open, fellas.
That last field goal, I was disappointed with. I wanted to get 7 there. I put it in a text. I said, we need 7 here, almost like a kill punch, like the kill shot. We settled for 3. It is what it is, but I really would have liked to have 7. Overall, the defense, I said it in the pregame. Saleh caught that. Saleh caught what Arizona did to Russell Wilson, and he's doing it to him in this game. But they got to stay consistent up front, and they got to stick in their rush lanes because you saw what happened. On that 3rd and 16, he snuck through the middle, and he hit Lockett, which led to the 4th down stop. But it is what it is. You got to prevent that. You can't let that happen because I'm telling you, he's going to beat you one time, guaranteed.
Right. Absolutely, man. I like what they're doing with how they're containing Russell Wilson and, the delayed blitzes and things like that. It's working really, really well. Their last drive, which resulted in no points, was their best drive. They were aided. They had a couple of first downs given to them by their officials. They also had some penalties against them, so it was kind of balanced out. I said that the officials were going to be a factor in this game. Just call it and be consistent, right? So we saw both sides on that one drive there, Mike. What stood out to you about the first half?
I really like the way that they've adjusted since last week because Goff was killing us on the bootleg play action stuff, and we've really shut that down. So that stood out. Debo's been killing it. Besides that one play on third down, what stopped us from getting that touchdown that Tony was just talking about. But Jimmy's looked great. Even after those sacks, he just gets up and he doesn't care. He's back at it again. The dude is stone cold. Big, cojones. So I don't know. I'm feeling it. They just have to. This possession, they need to come back with some points. A touchdown obviously would be the killer there, but I think they need to be aggressive and score something coming out of the half.
Yeah, that's what Shanahan definitely wants to do. Imagine if we drive down the field and we get a touchdown coming out of this half, right? 20-0 in Seattle, week 17. Seattle might just start benching their players because I told you guys, at best, they're playing for a number 3 seed. They can't get 1 or 2. There's no bye week. They know they have to play next week no matter what. They might pack it up early, man. What are your thoughts on that, Tony?
They got to still go, though. They got to keep going. Even if they go up 20, they still got to.
They who? Seattle doesn't have to keep going.
No, the offense. Kyle's going to keep going. Don't give this guy an opportunity to get on the board. You got to keep going.
I'm saying if we score a touchdown and we get to 20, do you think Seattle starts to pack it in?
I don't think so.
Okay. If you don't think so, then I get what you're saying about keep going. But
that's why I'm saying you got to keep going. I don't give a shit.
If they pull
this is a statement game. If they pull Russell Wilson, it's different, Mike.
Right.
But this is a statement game. Okay. Everyone's watching you.
Made already.
Well, everyone's watching you. You come out of here with a multiple touchdown win, they're gonna be like, "Shit, man. Listen, it's on." This team. The first quarter, they were phenomenal. Right down the field. Boom, 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 boom. Roll right, bootleg right, run the ball, toss to freaking Debo. Then he hit the Emmanuel Sanders, 3 plays. Boom, 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 right down the field. I'm telling you, if he keeps doing this, he's going down the field. He's setting it up. You saw the first 15 scripted. He made his adjustments. I didn't like that quick pass that he just threw over there with Breed. I didn't like that. But
so
they got to keep it up, man.
No, I agree with you, man. There's a couple of things that I think are I'm going to call them first half misconceptions, okay? One of them I'm going to say is that the offensive line isn't playing a good game. I think our offensive line is playing a good game, and I know we got the 2 sacks on the opening drive. That was a little bit concerning and all, right? But there's some times where Jimmy just doesn't have anybody open. He's taking the sack. That's going to be my first half misconception. I do think that the offensive line is actually playing well. I like what I'm seeing from those guards and the centers working together. Those guys are being very aggressive at the point of attack to get into the second level. Tony, I think it was you that sent the text. Maybe someone sent it in the group chat about Brunskill, right?
Yeah, we found something in Brunskill, man.
Yeah.
Not only did he show up at a tackle spot, right and left, but my man's starting at right guard, and he's playing, I'm not going to say that elite level, high level. He's playing at a very, very solid level.
Right.
I don't know if the 1 sack was on him. I know one was Tomlinson. I don't know if the other sack was him. But he's getting pushed in the run game, and pass protection is pretty damn good.
Yeah, I agree. Mike, man, what are your thoughts on the offensive line, man?
It looked a little shaky that first drive, but I think they've settled down. I think that they were battling the crowd. So there was some sort of miscommunications a few times. But again, I feel like Jimmy, for the most part, is comfortable back there. They haven't taken the big shot yet. I feel like that may be coming, and they were setting it up. So I feel like this drive, Kill's eating. Kill's absolutely eating.
They're attacking the middle.
Yeah. I would just continue what they're doing. I think they're setting up something big for this coming drive.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I hope so. Another misconception that I saw here is that it's looking to people and statistically that Witherspoon isn't having a good game. I want to know if you guys agree with that, or do you think it's football? What are your thoughts on Witherspoon's performance? Because so far he has allowed 2 first downs, I think 3 catches and 2 first downs.
3 catches, 2 first downs.
Right.
The one play that the first pass that he gave up for the first down on the right sideline to Metcalf, you couldn't cover it any better. Metcalf's got a bigger, wider body. He boxed him out. He used his size against him, and that's it.
And he also minimized the yards after the catch. That was it. It was a catch, and that was it.
Correct. He went down. Second play, phenomenal play over the middle. Broke on the exact point and knocked that ball down. I honestly, you saw the reaction of Metcalf. He was like shocked. He kind of like looked like that. Great play. Third play, he's struggling on the crossing routes, man.
Yeah.
And Seattle sees it, and they're going at it and expect it to keep going.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the only concern is the crossing routes. I mean, he seems kind of, lagging behind the guy. I mean, this seems like week after week. But besides that, I mean, he's played pretty well. I mean, I don't think he's bench worthy or anything. People kind of overreact a lot. I don't think he's playing terribly. But the crossers, he was trailing pretty bad.
I think, especially if it's going to be with DK, that speed, you don't want to get beat deep. I think you'd rather give up something across the middle than deep, right?
Yeah.
So it could be something that he's, that they're doing like that, and it could be play design also. But I think overall the overreaction on Witherspoon and how he's playing is going to be blown way out of proportion because we're going to look at numbers, we're going to look at how many first downs he gave up, but you got to look at how it's happening, and I don't think he's having a bad game at all.
How many yards does Russ have first half? Anybody know?
Not a lot. I think maybe
under 100
passing.
Yeah, it's definitely under 100. I don't know if they have 100 yards of offense yet. Let me double check. Hold on. Let me see.
Because typically when we play him, he just seems so comfortable. That first half, he didn't seem confident at all.
Russell Wilson has 55 passing yards, and they have a total of 34 rushing. So no, they don't even have 100 yards of passing.
Let's duplicate that, and we'll be all set.
Exactly. And we shut him down the first game too. I mean, technically, this is worse than what he did in the first game. Metcalf has 2 catches for 25 yards. Hollister has 2 for 14. Lockett has 1 for 10. Homer has 2 for 6. So
it's coming back on. They're kicking off.
All right, guys. Let me ask you a question. How many touchdowns does Seattle finish the game with here?
I think
hopefully not more than 1. Sorry.
Okay.
I think they get on the board. I mean,
we're not going to shut them out. It's not likely that we shut them out. So.
I think when I say you're right, I should have said that I think they get on board. I think they're going to score a couple times, but it's all going to go about this right here. The Niners score, and then they go up what's it go? They go 20-0.
Yeah.
It's going to force Seattle to get aggressive in the air. So they're going to catch a touchdown or two. But it's up to Kyle to keep this offense motoring like he did with New Orleans.
Yeah, and Kyle Shanahan is showing us his favorite wide receiver might be Deebo Samuel, guys.
He went to Emmanuel a lot too.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think he's liking me. I think he's liking Deebo this game, bro. All right, I'm going to get up out of here, guys. Thank you all for checking us out. Also, I had a point I wanted to say. I can't remember what it was now. Oh, well. It's not important. We'll see you guys after the game, and that's going to be it for us. You guys be safe, and go Niners, right?
Overreaction. Go Niners.